So moms and dads, we talk a lot about your kids, and we talk a lot about them being in that state of gas pedal down, melting down, burnt out, fatigue, worn out from the inside out. But today we're going to talk to you because we're in the same boat, right? How many of you have heard, I guess what thing, you're constantly feeling tired, fatigued, you're worn out because of your taking care of your kiddo. You put everything out there. You want them to thrive and to succeed, but man, it's exhausting. So I want to give you a couple of tips today that will really help you take that gas pedal off, put the brake pedal back on so that you can get better rest and digest and recover so that you can be an even better parent. Because when we're tired as a parent, it doesn't work. All right, so number one, cut or limit your afternoon pickup. I know this is hard. I'm a coffee fiend. I love this stuff. I think I could probably just have a direct line into my vein, right? The joys of working at a coffee shop in high school, right? I just okay. And we love that feeling, that surge that we get in that afternoon. But what happens is that gas pedal is already maxed out. So when we do these things around that time, we tend to get to a place where our system is working overtime. This keeps our gas pedal down because you're already maxed out. You're already doing this at work. You're already doing this at getting the kids to practices and running around, okay? But when that gas pedal is already down and we hit that extra boost, it tends to lock us in there and it cuts into your relaxation time. All right. Here's the next one, which is tough for busy families, right? So 2 to 3 hours before bed is when we need to stop food. We need to stop alcohol because what is that doing? It spikes our blood sugar, okay? Because your body is working through this. So when you're eating or drinking too close to bedtime, it goes hand in hand. What we just talked about is that gas pedal is all the way down and your metabolism is working. It's working while you're resting, right? It's breaking it down. Your liver is really doing all the work and having to process really, really hard. So if you're waking up in the middle of the night, it's probably because of what you're eating and drinking so close to bed. I'm just as guilty. I woke up at 2:30 last night and I know exactly why, because I had some ice cream right before bed and a glass of wine, not at the same time, but within that 2 to 3 hour range, way too soon, okay? So my liver's working overtime, trying to balance out, my pancreas is working overtime, so I'm not getting good rest. And I had crazy dreams last night, and I'm sure that's you too. So what we have to think about is if we're not getting that deep, restful sleep or getting that parasympathetic part of our body kept in, and if you keep with this gas pedal down, you're not getting there. Does that make sense? All right. Now, here's the last step is you need to turn up that rest and digest or the parasympathetic part of your nervous system. Well, how do you do that? I know, that's a great question. The more we can turn this up, turn that brake pedal on, it's going to give your body the ability to rest, relax, digest. Here's the thing, activate that immune system and get that function and that fuel to start working together. When we do this, this fuels all those systems, allows us to get that deeper sleep where we are recovering. You know, our body works in 90-minute cycles. But what we need to do is we need to stay fully in that cycle the entire time so we can get that recovery, because sleep is king for your kids and for you. So the top 3 things that we are told as adults that after we start care is that we start seeing better energy, better sleep, and more mood improvement when we start taking care of you, but when we also take care of your kids. So one of the things that we do neurologically is we get your brain to take the gas pedal off. Those adjustments are affecting how your body perceives and adapts to stress. But when you do these other things, mixed with some great exercise and getting outside and moving and getting a good sweat every day, it puts you into that place of rest and digest and recover. It's not exactly what you're expecting when you go to a chiropractor, especially with us. We're always talking about that root cause. And if you're constantly in that gas pedal, stressed out, running around place, it doesn't matter what we do. You're going to stay there unless you do something to take the gas pedal off. And that's what we're all about, is we want to help you unplug, get your system to power down so that you can see the benefits of having that parasympathetic part of your body really put the brake on so you can recover and rest and be your best. I'm Dr. Matt, Reformed Family Chiropractic, and Mom and Dad, we want to take care of you to help you and your family function at your best.